You think fate controls everything? What a joke. Success comes from power, money, and intelligence, not some mystical destiny nonsense. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fortune Forum, where we discuss success stories with our most influential business leaders. Tonight we have Brandon, youngest CEO of Goldstone Industries. Thank you for having me. I'm here to share how real achievement happens through strategic thinking, not fairy tale beliefs about destiny.
But what about unexpected opportunities that change everything?
Opportunities are created, not given by some cosmic force. I built my empire through calculated risks and hard work. Anyone who believes in destiny is just making excuses for their failures.
Excuse me, but that's incredibly narrow-minded thinking for someone who claims to be successful.
And who might you be? Some motivational speaker here to tell us about following our dreams?
I'm Luna, and I'm here representing agricultural development programs in rural communities. Unlike you, I believe success means helping others, not just accumulating wealth.
Rural communities? Let me guess, you think destiny brought you here to enlighten us city folks about simple living and finding happiness in poverty?
Your arrogance is showing. Success isn't measured only by bank accounts. Some of us find purpose in making real differences in people's lives.
How refreshingly naive. Tell me, how much revenue does your noble purpose generate? Can you feed a family with good intentions?
Actually, yes. Our sustainable farming programs have increased crop yields by 40% in 12 communities, feeding hundreds of families better than before.
This is fascinating dialogue. We have two completely different philosophies about success and purpose here. Numbers don't lie, but I'm curious. What makes you think your small-scale projects matter in the bigger picture of global economics?
Because unlike your corporate policies that exploit workers for profit maximization, our programs create lasting positive change that actually improves lives sustainably.
Exploit workers? My company employs thousands of people who support their families through their paychecks. That's more practical help than your feel-good programs.
Your workers earn minimum wage while you profit millions. Meanwhile, our farmers own their land and control their income through cooperative models. She has a point about corporate responsibility there.
Corporate responsibility is ensuring profitability so we can continue providing employment. Everything else is just emotional manipulation disguised as ethics.
You really believe that maximizing profits justifies any means necessary? What about environmental damage from your manufacturing processes?
These are certainly passionate viewpoints from both sides. Brandon, how do you respond to environmental concerns? We follow all legal requirements. Business exists to create wealth, not to solve every social problem that bleeding hearts worry about constantly.
Legal requirements are minimum standards, not moral guidelines. Some of us actually care about leaving a better world for future generations.
Future generations will benefit more from strong economies than from your utopian agricultural experiments that probably depend on government subsidies anyway.
Actually, our programs are self-sustaining and profitable. Unlike your company, which received tax breaks worth millions while paying workers poverty wages.
Public records show that information, do they? You certainly did your homework before coming here to attack successful business practices.
I research before I speak, unlike some people who make assumptions about things they know nothing about.
The tension here is quite remarkable. Perhaps we should take a short break and continue this discussion afterward. Actually, I find this debate intriguing. It's rare to meet someone who challenges my viewpoints so directly with actual facts instead of emotional arguments.
I'm surprised you acknowledge facts exist outside your corporate bubble. Most executives I've met dismiss anything that doesn't increase shareholder value.
You're not like most activists I encounter. Usually they quote statistics incorrectly and make unrealistic demands without understanding business realities.
And you're not like most executives I've debated. Usually they refuse to admit their workers deserve living wages, or that profit isn't the only success measure. Are you two actually starting to respect each other's positions?
Respect might be too strong, but I admit she argues intelligently instead of relying purely on emotional manipulation tactics.
He's still wrong about destiny being meaningless, but at least he doesn't dismiss factual evidence when presented with it clearly.
This unexpected mutual acknowledgement is quite refreshing. Should we continue the debate or explore this newfound respect further? Let's continue. I'm curious about these agricultural programs. How exactly do they achieve 40% yield increases without significant capital investment?
Through soil restoration techniques, crop rotation planning, and community knowledge sharing. Traditional methods combined with modern scientific understanding create sustainable improvements.
That sounds expensive to implement. Who funds these programs if not government subsidies or charitable donations?
The farmers themselves invest through cooperative systems. Initial costs are shared, and profits are reinvested for expansion. It's actually quite profitable long-term.
Interesting business model. But how do you scale something like that to impact global food security issues meaningfully?
One community at a time, building networks of successful cooperatives that share knowledge and resources. It's sustainable growth versus explosive expansion.
Sustainable growth is admirable, but without massive scaling, you're helping hundreds instead of millions. Doesn't that limit your overall impact significantly?
Quality over quantity. We create models that other organizations can replicate worldwide. Our success stories inspire similar programs in different regions.
Brandon, you seem genuinely interested in Luna's approach now. Is this changing your perspective on business success? I'm intrigued by the financial sustainability aspect. Most social programs I've seen require continuous external funding to survive long-term.
Because they're designed as charity instead of business ventures. We treat social impact as profitable investment, not expensive burden.
That's actually brilliant strategic thinking. You've created social change that pays for itself while generating positive outcomes. I respect that approach.
Thank you. And I admit your point about employment is valid. Providing jobs does help families, even if wages could be higher. This conversation has taken an unexpected turn toward mutual understanding.
Indeed, perhaps this demonstrates that different approaches to success can coexist and even complement each other. Maybe there's wisdom in combining profit-driven efficiency with purpose-driven impact, though I still don't believe destiny determines outcomes.
Efficiency serves purpose better than pure idealism without practical implementation. Though I maintain that unexpected opportunities do shape our paths sometimes.
Speaking of unexpected opportunities, would you consider discussing your programs further over dinner? I might have business proposals that could benefit both our goals.
Are you asking me out or offering a business partnership?
Both, perhaps. I find your intelligence attractive and your programs intriguing from investment perspective.
That's surprisingly honest. Most people separate business from personal interests completely.
Well, this has been absolutely fascinating television. Brandon and Luna, thank you for this passionate and enlightening debate. Thank you for hosting this platform. It's been more educational than I expected when I arrived tonight.
Agreed. Sometimes the most valuable conversations happen when we challenge our assumptions about people and their motivations. Good luck with your dinner plans. This was amazing to witness.
And that concludes tonight's Fortune Forum. Join us next week for another engaging discussion about success and purpose in modern society. So Luna, that dinner offer stands if you're interested. I know an excellent restaurant that sources ingredients from local sustainable farms.
You really did listen to everything I said tonight. That's refreshing. Yes, I accept your invitation.
Wonderful. Should we exchange contact information? I promise not to use it for corporate espionage against agricultural cooperatives.
Very funny. Here's my number. And I promise not to lecture you about worker exploitation during dinner.
Deal. Though I might ask more questions about those yield improvement techniques. The business model genuinely fascinates me.
And I might ask about scaling strategies for social impact programs. Your expansion expertise could be valuable for our network growth.
You two seem to be planning quite the collaborative future already. Sometimes unexpected partnerships create the most innovative solutions. Maybe destiny does play a role occasionally.
Did the great skeptic just admit destiny might exist? I should record this moment for posterity.
Don't get carried away. I said occasionally, not constantly. There's still a difference between strategic opportunity and mystical fate.
Fair enough. But you can't deny tonight's conversation wasn't planned by either of us, yet it's leading somewhere neither expected.
Touché. Perhaps some coincidences are worth paying attention to, even if I won't call them destiny.
Progress. Next, you'll be admitting that success includes more than just financial metrics.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm willing to explore alternative perspectives, not abandon rational thinking entirely. This ongoing dialogue is wonderful to observe. You both seem energized by challenging each other's viewpoints constructively. Intellectual sparring with someone who actually knows their facts is quite stimulating after years of dealing with people who just agree with everything I say.
And debating with someone who thinks strategically instead of just emotionally is refreshing after meetings with idealistic volunteers who ignore practical limitations. You complement each other well. Different strengths that could work together effectively.
We should probably continue this conversation privately. Luna, shall we head to dinner now?
Absolutely. Thank you again for hosting this forum. It's been unexpectedly productive for both of us.
Our pleasure entirely. This has been one of our most engaging episodes ever. Good evening, everyone. Your car, or mine. I should mention that mine is probably more environmentally damaging than yours.
Mine runs on biodiesel from recycled cooking oil, but your car is probably more comfortable for long drives.
Biodiesel? Impressive. You really practice what you preach about sustainability. I respect that consistency.
And your success allows you to support causes you believe in, which I respect even if we disagree on priorities.
This dinner is going to be very interesting. I haven't looked forward to an evening this much in years.
Same here. Most of my dinner conversations involve crop rotation schedules and soil pH levels. This will be a welcome change.
And most of mine involve profit margins and market share analysis. Your perspective will definitely be refreshing.
Here we are, already finding common ground. Maybe your restaurant choice will surprise me with its sustainable sourcing practices.
Actually, it will. The owner is obsessed with organic, local ingredients. You'll approve of their supply chain management.
You really were listening tonight. That attention to detail probably contributes to your business success.
And your passion for your work is evident in how articulately you defend it. That dedication is admirable.
Thank you. Passion without practical implementation is just wishful thinking, which is why your strategic approach interests me.
And profit without purpose feels empty after a while, which is why your programs caught my attention tonight.
Look at us, already finding ways to appreciate each other's strengths instead of just criticizing the differences.
Maybe this partnership idea has more potential than either of us realized initially.
Business partnership, you mean?
Business and personal, if tonight goes well. I'm attracted to intelligence and passion, which you clearly possess abundantly.
Honesty is attractive too, which you've shown more of than I expected from a corporate executive.
And authenticity is rare in my world, which makes your genuine commitment to your values very appealing.
This conversation keeps surprising me. I came tonight expecting to dislike everything about your worldview.
Same here. I expected another naive idealist spouting impractical theories about changing the world through good intentions.
Instead, we found someone worth talking to seriously about combining different approaches to creating positive impact.
Exactly. And someone worth spending more time with personally to see where this chemistry leads us.
Chemistry is definitely present. Though I should warn you that I don't date casually. I'm looking for something meaningful and lasting.
Good, because casual isn't interesting to me anymore. I want someone who challenges me intellectually and shares my ambition for making a difference.
Even if that difference focuses more on social impact than financial gain?
Especially then. Money without purpose gets boring after the first few million. I want to build something that matters.
This evening has been full of surprises. I never expected to hear a CEO talk about money being boring.
And I never expected to find myself attracted to someone who challenges my fundamental assumptions about success.
Life has interesting ways of bringing unexpected people into our paths at exactly the right moments.
Careful. That sounds suspiciously like belief in destiny again.
Maybe some things are worth believing in, even if we can't prove them scientifically or measure them in quarterly reports.
Perhaps you're right. Tonight certainly feels like more than random coincidence.
Shall we see where this unexpected path takes us?
Absolutely. I have a feeling this dinner is just the beginning of something very significant. Thank you all for joining us for this special edition of Fortune Forum. We'll see you next week. Luna, I should mention something important before we continue this evening together.
What is it? You're not married or involved with someone else, are you?
No, nothing like that. I just want you to know that I rarely meet people who affect me the way you have tonight.
That's sweet to say. You've surprised me too, with how thoughtful you are beneath that corporate confidence.
I meant what I said about wanting to explore both business and personal connections with you. Is it something you'd be open to?
Yes, I think I would. But I want to be clear about my expectations and boundaries from the beginning.
I appreciate directness. What do you need me to know about your expectations?
I don't play games or date multiple people simultaneously. If we pursue something personal, I expect honesty and commitment to seeing where it leads.
That suits me perfectly. I don't have time for games either, and I prefer building something real with one person rather than superficial connections.
Good. And professionally, if we explore collaboration, my values about worker treatment and environmental responsibility aren't negotiable.
Understood and respected. Your principles are part of what makes you attractive to me personally and valuable as a potential business partner.
Then I think we understand each other well enough to see what develops naturally from here.
Excellent. Now, shall we head to dinner? I'm eager to continue this conversation in a more intimate setting.
Yes, let's go. This has already been the most interesting evening I've had in months.
For me too, and I suspect it's about to become even more interesting.
I hope so. I'm curious to see what the great destiny skeptic does when faced with something that feels like fate.
We'll find out together. After you.
Such a gentleman. Another surprise from the ruthless corporate executive.
You bring out aspects of my personality that I'd forgotten existed. That's a rare and valuable gift.
You do the same for me. I haven't felt this intellectually and personally engaged with someone in years.
Then we're definitely heading in the right direction. Let's see where this unexpected journey takes us. This restaurant really is beautiful. The local ingredients approach is impressive.
You weren't exaggerating. This place clearly takes sustainable sourcing seriously. I'm genuinely impressed.
I wanted you to see that not all business people ignore environmental concerns. Some of us do care about responsible practices.
Point taken. And I appreciate that you thought about my values when choosing where to bring me tonight.
Your opinion matters to me already, which is unusual for me on a first date.
First date? So you're officially calling this a date now?
Unless you object to that classification. I know we met in a professional context tonight.
I don't object at all, though it's certainly an unconventional way to begin dating someone.
The best relationships often begin unconventionally. At least, that's what I imagine, since my previous relationships have been quite conventional and unsuccessful.
Unsuccessful how? If you don't mind me asking about your romantic history.
I don't mind. Most of the women I've dated were either impressed by my wealth and status, or intimidated by my success and ambition.
Neither of which leads to genuine connection or mutual respect.
Exactly. You're the first person I've met who seems genuinely unimpressed by my money and unintimidated by my career achievements.
Money and achievements aren't what attract me to someone. Intelligence, passion, and character matter much more.
Which explains why I find myself more interested in you after one evening than I've been in anyone else after months of dating.
That's quite a compliment. I feel the same way about you, which surprises me given how differently we approach life.
Maybe those differences are what make this so intriguing. We challenge each other instead of just agreeing about everything.
True. Most of the men I've dated share my values, but lack your ambition and strategic thinking. That gets boring eventually.
So we each bring something the other has been missing. That sounds promising for both personal and professional partnership potential.
It really does. I'm curious about your business empire. How did you build your company so successfully at such a young age?
Hard work, strategic planning, and willingness to take calculated risks when others hesitated. Plus some luck with timing and market conditions.
Luck. That sounds suspiciously like acknowledging forces beyond your direct control.
Touché. Perhaps I'm more willing to admit luck's role than destiny's influence, though they're arguably similar concepts.
Progress. Next, you'll be admitting that some things happen for reasons we don't fully understand.
Let's not get carried away. I'm willing to acknowledge uncertainty, not embrace mysticism completely.
Fair enough. Tell me about your biggest business risk that paid off successfully.
Acquiring a failing manufacturing company when everyone advised against it. I saw potential that others missed and had confidence in my turnaround strategy.
What made you confident when experts disagreed with your assessment?
Thorough research, plus intuition about market trends. Sometimes you have to trust your instincts despite contrary advice.
Intuition? That doesn't sound very scientific or data-driven.
Even I admit that successful business decisions require both analysis and instinct. Pure logic isn't always enough.
See? You do believe in things beyond pure rational thinking. You just call it business instinct instead of intuition or destiny.
Perhaps there's wisdom in admitting that uncertainty and instinct play larger roles than I usually acknowledge publicly.
It takes courage to admit that logic alone doesn't explain everything, especially for someone in your position.
And it takes courage to build sustainable programs without guaranteed funding. which you've done successfully.
We're both risk takers, just in different areas. That's another thing we have in common despite our apparent differences.
You're right. We both pursue our goals despite uncertainty about outcomes. That requires similar kinds of confidence and determination.
Maybe our approaches complement each other better than either of us realized initially.
I'm beginning to think so. Your grounding in purpose could balance my focus on growth and efficiency.
And your strategic thinking could help scale our impact beyond what we've achieved so far.
This partnership idea becomes more appealing the more we discuss it.
Both personally and professionally?
Absolutely both. I'm attracted to you as a woman and intrigued by your work as a potential collaborator.
I feel the same way. You're more complex and thoughtful than I expected, and your expertise could benefit our mission significantly.
Then shall we explore both possibilities seriously? I'm willing to invest time and energy in seeing where this leads.
Yes, I'd like that very much. Though I should mention that I don't rush into anything, personally or professionally.
Neither do I, despite what people assume about aggressive business tactics. Important relationships require patience and careful development.
Good. Then we're aligned on taking time to build something solid, rather than rushing into decisions we might regret.
Agreed completely. Though I admit I'm more excited about this potential than I've been about anything in quite a while.
Me too. This evening has exceeded every expectation I had when I agreed to appear on that forum tonight.
Same here. I only agreed to appear because my publicist insisted it would be good for my image. I never expected to meet someone like you.
Life certainly has interesting ways of surprising us when we least expect it.
Indeed it does. Perhaps there's something to your theory about destiny after all.
Perhaps there is. Though I promise not to say I told you, so if things work out well between us.
How generous of you. And I promise not to dismiss your beliefs about destiny quite so quickly in the future.
Look at us, already making promises about our future interactions. That suggests we're both optimistic about where this is heading.
Very optimistic. This feels different from anything I've experienced before, and I want to see where it leads naturally.
I agree completely. Shall we finish dinner and perhaps take a walk? I'd like to continue this conversation without the restaurant noise.
Excellent idea. There's a beautiful park nearby that's perfect for evening walks and private conversation.
Perfect. Lead the way.
This park is lovely. Thank you for suggesting we continue our conversation here.
The setting is much better for getting to know each other without distractions. Tell me about your life outside of work.
Honestly, I don't have much life outside of work. Building my company has consumed most of my time and energy for the past several years.
That sounds lonely, even with all your success and achievements.
It has been lonely, which is part of why I find your company so refreshing tonight. You remind me what I've been missing.
What have you been missing, in your opinion?
Meaningful connection with someone who understands ambition but values more than just financial success. Someone who challenges me intellectually and personally.
That's a beautiful thing to say. I've felt similar loneliness, though for different reasons.
How so? Your work seems very community-oriented and socially connected.
It is, but most of my relationships are professional or focused on shared causes. I rarely meet someone who understands my passion but brings different perspectives.
So we've both been missing what the other offers. That seems like more than coincidence.
It really does. Almost like we were meant to meet tonight, despite coming from such different worlds.
Careful. That sounds like destiny talk again.
Maybe destiny talk isn't so ridiculous after all. Tonight certainly feels significant beyond normal probability.
I'm beginning to agree with that assessment. Everything about this evening has been unexpected and meaningful.
What happens next? How do we proceed from here with both personal and professional possibilities?
Slowly and thoughtfully, I think. We explore both dimensions naturally without forcing anything or rushing decisions.
That sounds wise. I'd like to learn more about your business world, and you could learn about rural development work.
Yes, exactly. We could visit each other's work environments, meet colleagues, understand each other's daily realities.
I'd love to see how your company operates, especially your employee relations and environmental policies.
And I'd like to visit your agricultural programs, meet the farmers, see the impact firsthand.
That would be wonderful. You'd understand why this work matters so much to me once you see the actual results.
I'm sure I would. Your passion is contagious, even just hearing you describe the programs abstractly.
Passion is essential for meaningful work, whether in business or social impact. You clearly have passion for your success too.
I do, though I'm realizing my passion has been somewhat narrow. You're inspiring me to think more broadly about what success means.
And you're inspiring me to think more strategically about scaling impact and building sustainable systems.
We really do complement each other well. This partnership potential keeps looking more promising.
I agree. Though I want to be clear that any personal relationship develops separately from business collaboration.
Absolutely. Both need to succeed on their own merits without pressure from the other dimension.
Good. I'd hate for business disagreements to affect personal feelings or personal complications to affect professional judgment.
Wise thinking. We can pursue both while keeping them appropriately separate and independent.
Then we have a plan for moving forward thoughtfully and realistically.
We do, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing where both paths lead us.
Me too. This has been an absolutely perfect evening, Brandon.
For me as well, Luna. Thank you for being so open to unexpected possibilities.
Thank you for being more wonderful than I ever imagined when we started debating destiny versus determination tonight.
Perhaps we'll discover that both destiny and determination play roles in creating meaningful outcomes.
Perhaps we will. That would be a beautiful compromise between our philosophical differences.
Indeed it would. Shall I drive you home, or would you prefer to call someone?
You can drive me home if you don't mind. I'd like to spend a few more minutes with you tonight.
I'd be delighted to drive you home. I'm not ready for this evening to end either.
Then let's head back to your car and continue talking during the drive.
Perfect. After you. Here we are at your place. This has been an incredible evening, Luna.
It really has been amazing. I'm so glad we met tonight, despite the unconventional circumstances.
So am I. This feels like the beginning of something very special.
I think so too. When can I see you again?
How about this weekend? We could start with that visit to one of your agricultural programs you mentioned.
I'd love that. Saturday would work perfectly. I can show you our most successful cooperative about an hour outside the city.
Excellent. And perhaps you'd join me for dinner Saturday evening, somewhere we can continue planning our collaboration.
That sounds wonderful. I'm looking forward to both the program visit and dinner together.
Then it's a date, or rather, a business meeting followed by a date.
Perfect distinction. I'll text you directions to the farm cooperative tomorrow.
And I'll research sustainable farming techniques so I can ask intelligent questions during your presentation.
You don't need to prepare extensively. Your business perspective will be valuable regardless of technical knowledge.
Still, I want to show respect for your work by understanding it properly.
That thoughtfulness is part of what makes you attractive. Thank you.
Thank you for an absolutely perfect evening. Sweet dreams, Luna.
Sweet dreams to you too, Brandon. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
I'm looking forward to it already. Good night.
Good night.
Luna, I've been thinking about our conversation all week. Saturday can't arrive quickly enough.
I know exactly what you mean. I've been excited about showing you the farm and spending more time together.
How did the farmers react when you told them a corporate executive would be visiting?
Actually, quite positively. They're curious about your perspective on business sustainability and scaling cooperative models.
That's encouraging. I was worried they might see me as representing everything they oppose.
Not at all. They understand that business expertise could help expand their success to benefit more communities.
Good. I've done research on agricultural cooperatives this week, and I'm genuinely impressed by the economic models you've created.
Thank you. I can't wait to show you the real-world application of those models in action.
And I can't wait to see you again personally. This week felt longer than usual.
For me too. I kept thinking about our conversation and looking forward to continuing it.
We should probably focus on the professional visit first, then enjoy our personal time together afterward.
Agreed. Though I admit it will be challenging to separate those feelings completely while giving you the farm tour.
Same here, but I want to give proper attention to your work before we focus on our relationship development.
I appreciate that respect for my professional commitments. It means a lot that you take my work seriously.
Of course I do. Your achievements are impressive, and I want to understand them fully before discussing potential collaboration.
This partnership idea becomes more exciting every time we discuss it, both professionally and personally.
I feel the same way. Shall I pick you up tomorrow morning for the drive to the farm?
Yes, that would be perfect. 9 o'clock should give us plenty of time to arrive before the farmers begin their afternoon schedules.
9 o'clock it is. I'll see you tomorrow morning, Luna.
See you tomorrow, Brandon. I'm really looking forward to it.
This farm cooperative is remarkable, Luna. The efficiency and sustainability integration exceeded my expectations completely.
Thank you for visiting us, Brandon. Luna told us you might be interested in helping expand our model to other regions.
Very interested. The financial sustainability combined with environmental benefits creates an impressive business case for expansion.
Mary manages our most successful cooperative. Her leadership transformed this community's agricultural output in just 3 years. Luna's programs provided the framework, but our farmers' dedication made the real difference. We're proud of what we've accomplished together.
The pride is well-deserved. Your yield increases and profit margins rival any corporate agricultural operation I've analyzed.
And we maintain soil health, water conservation, and worker satisfaction that corporate farms typically sacrifice for short-term profits.
Exactly what makes this model so compelling for potential investors. Sustainable practices that generate competitive returns long-term.
See what I mean about combining profit with purpose? It's possible to achieve both when you design systems thoughtfully.
You are absolutely right. This challenges my assumptions about trade-offs between profitability and social responsibility.
Would you like to meet some of the other farmers who've been here since we started the cooperative program?
Absolutely. I'd love to hear their perspectives on the transition and ongoing challenges.
Welcome to our farm. Luna probably told you we were skeptical about cooperative farming initially.
She mentioned some farmers needed convincing about changing from individual operations. What changed your mind?
The financial benefits became undeniable after the first harvest. Plus, we maintain independence, while sharing resources and knowledge.
That balance between independence and collaboration is precisely what makes this model innovative from a business perspective.
And personally meaningful from a farmer's perspective. We support each other without losing our individual farm identities. Mary's farm specializes in organic vegetables that supply 3 local restaurants year-round. It's a perfect example of sustainable local economics.
Impressive diversification strategy. How did you develop the restaurant relationships?
Luna helped us research market demand and develop business plans for direct sales rather than commodity pricing.
Smart market positioning. You're capturing retail value instead of settling for wholesale commodity prices.
Exactly. Our profits increased significantly while providing better products to local consumers. This is why I believe business expertise like yours could help expand these models more effectively.
I'm beginning to see how my experience with scaling operations could benefit multiple cooperatives simultaneously.
Would you be interested in meeting with some other cooperative members this evening? They'd love to discuss expansion possibilities.
I'd be honored to meet with them. Their insights would be valuable for understanding implementation challenges.
Perfect. That gives us time for me to show you our equipment sharing program and processing facility.
Lead the way. I want to understand every aspect of how this system operates successfully.
You two make a good team. Luna's passion combined with your business knowledge could accomplish amazing things. Thank you, Mary. We're definitely exploring that possibility.
Both professionally and personally, it seems.
Romance blooming among the sustainable agriculture. That's wonderful to see. We're taking everything one step at a time, but yes, there's definitely chemistry between us.
More chemistry than I expected when I met her at that business forum last week.
Last week, you two just met? It seems like you've known each other much longer. We connected immediately, despite having very different backgrounds and approaches to success.
Sometimes the best partnerships form between people who complement each other's strengths rather than sharing identical perspectives.
That's true in farming too. Diverse crops grow better together than monocultures. What a perfect metaphor. Diversity creates strength and sustainability.
I like that analogy. Perhaps diverse perspectives and business partnerships create similar advantages.
You two are definitely going to work well together, both professionally and personally. We hope so. Now, Brandon, let me show you the processing facility where cooperatives add value to raw products.
Excellent. Value-added processing is crucial for maximizing farmer profitability.
I'll see you both later this evening. Enjoy the rest of your tour. Have fun, you too. It's been lovely meeting you, Brandon.
Luna, I need to tell you something important that might affect our future together.
What is it? You're looking quite serious suddenly.
I discovered something last night that changes everything about who I am and what I believe about destiny.
You're starting to worry me. What did you discover?
I found out I have siblings. 3 18-year-old triplets that I never knew existed.
What? How is that even possible?
My father had an affair years ago, and the woman never told anyone about the triplets until she passed away recently. They contacted me yesterday.
That's incredible. How do you feel about suddenly having 3 siblings?
Shocked, confused, but also strangely happy. They've been searching for family connections, and they found me through public records.
Where have they been living all these years?
They've been on their own since turning 18. They've been supporting each other while trying to locate any biological family.
That must be so difficult for them. And for you to learn about this now.
It is. But Luna, Meeting them yesterday changed my entire perspective on destiny and family connections.
How so?
They told me they've always felt like something was missing from their lives, and when they found me, it felt like destiny bringing family together.
And the great skeptic is starting to believe in destiny because of family connections?
How can I deny destiny when it brought me 3 siblings exactly when I was learning to value family and relationships through knowing you?
That is quite remarkable timing. What are their names?
Tyler, Zara, and Phoenix. They're all 18, and they've been taking care of each other since becoming adults.
What are they like? Do they resemble you at all?
Surprisingly, yes. We have similar features and mannerisms. But more importantly, we share similar ambition and intelligence.
That must be genetic family traits showing through despite different upbringings.
Exactly. And Luna, they're struggling financially while trying to start their adult lives independently.
Of course, you want to help them. That's what family does.
I want to do more than just help them financially. I want to build real relationships and support their goals and ambitions.
What kinds of goals do they have?
Tyler wants to study business and entrepreneurship. Zara is passionate about environmental science. Phoenix is interested in social work and community development.
Their interests align remarkably well with both your business expertise and my social impact work.
That's exactly what I was thinking. We could mentor them and help them pursue education and career opportunities.
I'd love to meet them and see how we might support their ambitions.
Really? You'd be open to including them in our lives together?
Of course. If we're building a serious relationship, your family becomes important to me too.
That means everything to me. They're coming to dinner at my place tomorrow night. Would you join us?
I'd be honored to meet your siblings. This is a big step for all of you.
It is huge. And Luna, discovering them has made me realize how much family and meaningful relationships matter.
More than business success and financial achievements?
Much more. Success feels empty without people to share it with and care about.
You've come a long way from the man who mocked destiny and focused only on profit.
Meeting you started that transformation. Finding my siblings completed it.
So now you believe destiny brought us together for reasons beyond business partnership?
I believe destiny brought us together so we could learn from each other and build something meaningful that includes family and purpose.
That's beautiful. And I believe our meeting was meant to prepare you for finding your siblings too.
How so?
You needed to learn about values beyond money before you could truly connect with 3 young adults who've had to be completely self-reliant.
You're absolutely right. If I met them before meeting you, I might have just thrown money at their problems instead of building real relationships.
And now you understand that emotional support and genuine care matter more than financial assistance alone.
Exactly. Though I still plan to help them financially with education and opportunities.
Of course. But your emotional investment will be what really transforms their lives.
I hope so. I want to be the family they've been missing and searching for.
You will be. And Luna, having siblings changes my perspective on our relationship too.
How so?
I want to build a family with you. Not just a romantic partnership, but a real family that includes my siblings and supports each other. That sounds perfect to me. I've always wanted to be part of a close, supportive family.
Then we're definitely aligned on building something bigger than just our individual careers and relationship.
We are. And Brandon, I'm so proud of how you're embracing this unexpected family responsibility.
Thank you. Your support means everything as I navigate this new reality.
Always. We're in this together now, including supporting your siblings and building our family.
Our family. I love the sound of that.
So do I.
When do I get to meet Tyler, Zara, and Phoenix?
Tomorrow night at dinner. I hope you like them as much as I'm beginning to.
I'm sure I will. If they're anything like their big brother, they'll be impressive young adults.
They're actually more impressive than me in many ways. They've overcome challenges I never had to face.
Which probably makes them stronger and more resilient than people who've had easier lives.
Definitely. I have so much to learn from them about perseverance and supporting each other through difficulties.
And you have so much to teach them about business success and strategic thinking.
It'll be a mutual learning experience, the best kind of family relationship.
Absolutely. Brandon, I'm so excited about meeting them and becoming part of your expanded family.
And I'm excited about integrating them into our lives and future plans together.
Speaking of future plans, how does having siblings affect your thoughts about marriage and starting our own family eventually?
It makes me even more committed to creating a stable, loving family environment. I want us to model healthy relationships for them.
That's wonderful. I want the same thing.
Then we're definitely moving in the right direction together.
We are. And Brandon, I think destiny has been working in amazing ways to bring all of us together.
I can't argue with that anymore. The timing of everything has been too perfect to be coincidental.
Finding your siblings right when we're falling in love and planning our future feels like divine intervention.
Or destiny, making sure we have everything we need to build the meaningful life we both want.
Exactly. Family, love, purpose, and partnership all coming together simultaneously.
It's more than I ever dared to dream was possible.
Same here. I feel incredibly blessed by how everything is unfolding.
So do I. And tomorrow night will be the beginning of our official family life together.
I can't wait. This is going to be wonderful.
It really is. Thank you for embracing my siblings so readily.
Thank you for including me in this important family moment.
Always. We're building this life together now.
Together. Forever.
Forever and always beautiful.
Brandon, I keep thinking about your siblings and how amazing it is that we found each other right when you discover them.
The timing really is incredible. If I'd met Tyler, Zara, and Phoenix before knowing you, I wouldn't have understood the importance of family connections.
And if I'd met you before you were ready to value relationships over profit, we might never have connected this deeply.
Exactly. Everything happened in the perfect sequence to bring us all together as a family.
Speaking of family, I should probably tell you more about my background before I meet your siblings tomorrow.
I'd love to know more about your family and upbringing. What shaped you into the amazing woman you are today?
I grew up in a small farming community where everyone supported each other through difficult seasons and celebrated successes together.
That explains your natural understanding of cooperative systems and community building approaches.
My parents taught me that true wealth comes from relationships and making positive impacts in people's lives, not just accumulating money.
Your parents sound like wise people. I'd love to meet them sometime and thank them for raising such an incredible daughter.
They'd love to meet you too, though I should warn you that they'll probably grill you about your intentions toward me.
Good. I want them to know that my intentions are completely serious and long-term. I plan to marry their daughter and build a beautiful life together.
You're so confident about our future together. That certainty is one of the things I find most attractive about you.
I'm confident because what we have feels solid and real. We complement each other perfectly and share the same values about what matters in life.
We do share the same core values, even though we approach them from different angles and backgrounds.
Which makes us stronger together than either of us could be individually. Your perspective challenges me to be better every day.
And your strategic thinking helps me scale my impact beyond what I ever thought possible when working alone.
That's what true partnership looks like. Both people becoming better versions of themselves through the relationship.
I couldn't agree more. Brandon, can I ask you something personal about your business empire?
Of course. You can ask me anything about my work, my past, my dreams for the future, absolutely anything.
What drives you to keep building and expanding your company when you already have more money than you could spend in a lifetime?
Until recently, I thought it was about proving my worth and achieving recognition for my intelligence and strategic abilities.
And now, what do you think drives you now that you've gained perspective through our relationship?
Now I realize I was trying to fill an emptiness that could only be filled by meaningful relationships and purpose beyond myself.
So your business success was really a search for connection and meaning disguised as profit maximization?
Exactly. I was using external achievements to try to create internal satisfaction that can only come from love and family.
That makes perfect sense. Many successful people use accomplishments to avoid dealing with emotional needs and relationship fears.
Which is why finding you and my siblings feels so transformative. You've all shown me what really matters in life.
And you've shown me that ambition and success can serve beautiful purposes when they're directed toward helping others thrive.
We're going to do incredible things together, Luna, both in our personal relationship and our professional collaboration.
I believe that completely. The combination of your business skills and my social impact experience could change so many lives.
Plus, having Tyler, Zara, and Phoenix in our lives will keep us grounded and remind us what we're working toward.
Tell me more about their individual personalities. What are they each like as people?
Tyler is incredibly sharp with numbers and strategy. He reminds me of myself at 18, but with better emotional intelligence.
That combination of analytical skills and emotional awareness will serve him well in business leadership roles.
Definitely. He's already shown remarkable maturity in how he's taken care of his siblings and managed their limited resources.
What about Zara? You mentioned she's interested in environmental science?
Zara is passionate about sustainability and conservation in ways that will definitely appeal to your agricultural development background.
I can't wait to discuss soil restoration techniques and renewable energy applications with her. We'll probably have fascinating conversations.
She's also incredibly creative and innovative in her thinking. She sees solutions that others miss because she approaches problems differently.
Creativity and environmental passion combined with your family's natural intelligence sounds like a powerful combination for positive change.
And Phoenix is the heart of their little family unit. He's naturally empathetic and drawn to helping others overcome challenges.
Social work and community development require exactly those qualities. He'll probably excel at connecting with people and understanding their needs.
All three of them have this remarkable resilience and optimism despite facing significant challenges in their lives.
Resilience and optimism are essential qualities for anyone who wants to make a meaningful difference in the world.
They're going to love you, Luna. You represent everything they've been hoping to find in a family connection.
I already love them based on everything you've told me. They sound like extraordinary young people with bright futures ahead.
With our support and guidance, There's no limit to what they can accomplish in their careers and personal lives.
Our support. I love how naturally you include me in your family planning and decision-making.
Because you are my family now, and they will be your family too. We're building something beautiful together.
This feels like the family I've always dreamed of having. Connected, supportive, ambitious, and focused on making the world better.
That's exactly what we're creating. A family that combines love, purpose, success, and service to others.
Brandon, I need to tell you something important about my feelings for you.
What is it, beautiful? You can tell me anything.
I'm not just falling in love with you anymore. I'm completely, deeply, permanently in love with you.
Luna, I've been completely in love with you for days now. Hearing you say, it makes my heart feel like it might explode with happiness.
Really? You've been feeling this intensely about me for that long?
Since our second dinner together, I've known that you're the woman I want to spend the rest of my life loving and supporting.
That's exactly when I knew too. Something shifted that night, and I realized this wasn't just attraction or compatibility.
It was the moment I understood that real love creates a feeling of coming home to the person you're meant to be with.
Yes, that's exactly how being with you feels. Like I found my home and my purpose and my future all in one person.
We should probably start making concrete plans for our wedding and our life together after we're married.
I'd love that. What kind of wedding do you envision for us?
Something intimate and meaningful with our families and closest friends. Simple but elegant, focused on our commitment rather than elaborate celebrations.
That sounds perfect. I've never wanted a huge wedding anyway. Just something beautiful that reflects our values and love.
We could have the ceremony at your family's farm or somewhere in nature that represents the agricultural work you're passionate about.
Oh, that would be beautiful. A farm wedding would be so meaningful and would show your siblings how we combine our different worlds.
Exactly. And for our honeymoon, we could travel to visit some of the international agricultural cooperatives you've told me about.
Combining romance with learning about the work that matters to us both. That's such a perfect way to start our married life together.
Everything about our future feels perfect when I imagine building it with you by my side.
I feel the same way.
Even the challenges and difficulties seem manageable when we face them together as a team.
Speaking of challenges, how do you think we should handle integrating Tyler, Zara, and Phoenix into our lives without overwhelming them?
Gradually and naturally, let them set the pace for how much support and involvement they want from us.
That's wise. I don't want them to feel like I'm trying to buy their affection or control their choices.
And I don't want them to feel obligated to accept me just because you love me. They need to develop their own relationships with me.
They will love you for who you are, not just because I do. You have so much to offer them as a mentor and friend.
I hope so. I want to be someone they can count on for support, advice, and genuine care about their well-being.
You will be. Your natural warmth and authenticity will help them feel comfortable opening up to you.
What about living arrangements? Should we all live together initially, or give them space to maintain their independence?
I think we should offer them options and let them choose what feels right. Maybe guest rooms in our house plus help finding their own apartments.
Perfect approach. Available support without forced dependence. They can choose their level of family integration.
And we can gradually build traditions and routines that bring us together regularly without being overwhelming.
Family dinners, holiday celebrations, birthday parties. Simple things that create connection and belonging.
Plus involving them in our business ventures and social impact projects if they're interested in participating.
That could be wonderful. They gain practical experience while contributing to meaningful work.
Tyler could learn business development through helping expand the agricultural cooperatives to new regions.
And Zara could research environmental impact strategies and sustainability improvements for the programs.
Phoenix could develop community outreach and social support systems for the farming families we work with.
See how naturally their interests align with our work. That feels like destiny bringing us all together for bigger purposes.
I'm completely convinced that destiny orchestrated all of these connections. The timing is too perfect to be coincidental.
From our debate about destiny, to falling in love, to discovering your siblings, to planning our future family and business.
Every step has led perfectly to the next step. We couldn't have planned this sequence of events if we'd tried.
Which proves that sometimes the best things in life happen when we're open to unexpected possibilities.
And willing to admit that we don't control everything, even when we think we do.
The great control enthusiast admits that some things are bigger than our individual plans and ambitions.
Some things are definitely bigger than individual plans. Love, family, and purpose require collaboration with forces beyond ourselves.
Whether you call those forces destiny, divine intervention, or meaningful coincidence, doesn't matter. What matters is recognizing and honoring them.
I recognize and honor everything that brought us together and everything that lies ahead for our family.
Our family. That phrase gives me chills every time you say it.
Get used to hearing it, because I plan to say it every day for the rest of our lives together.
I can't wait for the rest of our lives together. Tomorrow night with your siblings feels like the beginning of everything.
It is the beginning of everything. The beginning of the family and future we've both been dreaming of without knowing it.
I love you so much, Brandon. More than I ever thought it was possible to love another person.
I love you beyond words, Luna. You've given my life meaning and purpose and joy that I never knew existed.
We've given each other the greatest gifts possible. True love, real partnership, and a shared vision for making the world better.
The greatest gifts, and we're just getting started building our beautiful life together.
Just getting started. The best is yet to come.
The absolute best is yet to come, beautiful. Brandon, we got your invitation to dinner tomorrow night. We're really nervous, but excited to meet you and Luna properly. Don't be nervous at all. We just want to spend time getting to know each other as family. Luna is incredibly kind and welcoming. It's just that we've never had anyone care about our futures and dreams the way you seem to already. That's what family does. We care about each other's happiness and success because we're connected by something deeper than just shared genetics.
Is Luna really interested in environmental science? Or were you just saying that to make us feel welcome? I'm genuinely passionate about sustainable farming practices and environmental conservation. I'd love to hear your ideas and perspectives. That's amazing. I have so many questions about soil restoration and renewable energy applications in agricultural settings.
Perfect.
I have access to research from multiple international cooperatives that you might find fascinating for your studies.
And you really think there might be opportunities for me to get involved with community development work?
Absolutely. Social support systems are crucial for the success of agricultural cooperatives. Your empathy and people skills would be incredibly valuable.
This feels too good to be true. Finding family who actually understands and supports what we want to do with our lives. It's not too good to be true. It's exactly what family should be. People who believe in each other and help each other achieve their dreams. We've been taking care of ourselves for so long that having support feels almost scary, even though we want it.
That's completely understandable. Independence has been necessary for your survival, so accepting help requires trust and vulnerability.
Exactly. But something about both of you feels safe and genuine. Like you actually see us as people, not charity cases. You're not charity cases. You're my siblings, Luna's future family, and remarkable young adults with bright futures ahead of you.
Future family? Brandon and I are planning to get married soon, which means you three become my family too, if you're willing to accept me. Are you serious? You'd want us as family, even though we're not related to you at all? Family isn't just about blood relationships. It's about people who choose to love, support, and care for each other consistently.
We've never had anyone choose us before. People have taken care of us out of obligation, but never out of love. We're choosing you out of love. Both the love I feel for you as my siblings and the love Luna feels for the people who matter to me. This is overwhelming in the most wonderful way possible. We never imagined that finding you would lead to this kind of family.
The best families are the ones we create through choice and commitment, not just the ones we're born into.
Though I have to admit, I'm grateful that genetics brought us together so we could build these chosen family relationships.
What would it actually look like being family with you two? What would you expect from us? Nothing except that you be yourselves and let us support your goals while you find your own paths in life.
We want to provide opportunities and resources, but all the choices about education, careers, and life directions remain completely yours. And you wouldn't try to control our decisions or make us feel obligated to do what you think we should do. Never. Healthy family relationships respect individual autonomy while providing love and support unconditionally. That sounds like everything we've hoped for, but never expected to find. People who care, but don't try to control.
Control destroys relationships. Love and respect create the foundation for people to flourish and become their best selves. Luna, can I ask you something personal about your relationship with Brandon? Of course. Ask me anything you want to know. How do you know that you love him for who he really is and not just because he's successful and wealthy? Because I fell in love with his intelligence, integrity, and willingness to grow before I cared about his financial success.
And I know Luna loves me for who I am because she challenges my assumptions and helps me become better, not just agreeable. That's what real love looks like. People who make each other better instead of just making each other comfortable.
Real love definitely involves growth and challenge alongside comfort and support. The best relationships help both people evolve.
We've never seen healthy romantic relationships modeled before. It's good to know what we should look for someday. You'll find love when you're ready for it. Focus on becoming the people you want to be, and the right partners will appear. Right now, we're focused on education and career preparation. Romance can wait until we're more established in our adult lives.
Smart approach. Building solid foundations for your individual lives creates better conditions for healthy relationships later. Plus, we have each other for emotional support while we figure out our separate paths and goals.
The bond between you three is beautiful. You've created your own support system and taken care of each other remarkably well. We're all each other had for so long that we learned to work as a team and prioritize the group's well-being.
Those collaboration skills will serve you incredibly well in your careers and future relationships.
It feels strange, but wonderful to think about expanding our team to include you two as permanent members. We'd be honored to be permanent members of your team. Family teamwork creates amazing possibilities for everyone involved.
When is your wedding going to happen? We want to be prepared to celebrate with you properly. We're planning something small and intimate within the next few months. You three would be essential guests at our celebration.
Essential guests? You really mean that? Absolutely essential. Our wedding celebrates the family we're creating together, and that family includes all 5 of us. 5 of us. That has such a beautiful sound.
It really does. A family of 5 people who choose to love and support each other unconditionally.
Forever and always. Beautiful. All 5 of us, forever and always.
Brandon, I think we should discuss the practical details of how we'll support Tyler, Zara, and Phoenix through their educational goals.
Absolutely. I want to make sure we provide the resources they need while respecting their independence and choices. What kind of support are you thinking about? We don't want to be a financial burden on your relationship.
You wouldn't be a burden at all. Investing in family education is investing in our collective future success and happiness.
I'm thinking full tuition coverage, living expenses, books, and any additional resources needed for your chosen fields of study.
That's incredibly generous, but what would you expect in return? Nothing in life is really free.
The only thing we expect is that you pursue your passions with dedication and maintain your close relationships with each other. And that you let us be part of your lives as you grow and develop your careers and personal relationships.
Exactly.
We want to be the family you can count on for support, celebration, and guidance when you want it.
This still feels almost too good to be true. We've been planning to work multiple jobs while going to school part-time. Now you can focus completely on your studies and internships that will prepare you for the careers you really want.
I could actually pursue the environmental science degree I've been dreaming about instead of settling for something more affordable. You should absolutely pursue environmental science. The world needs passionate scientists working on sustainability solutions.
And I could study social work and community development without worrying about how to pay for it. All 3 of you should pursue exactly what calls to you. Financial constraints shouldn't limit your potential contributions to the world. What about business school? I've always wanted to understand economics and strategic planning at a deeper level.
Business education combined with your natural intelligence and work ethic could open incredible opportunities for you.
Plus, you'd be able to contribute to expanding our agricultural cooperative programs with sophisticated business strategies. That sounds like meaningful work that combines profit with social impact. I'd love to be involved with that mission.
And I could research sustainable farming techniques and renewable energy applications for the cooperatives.
While I develop community support programs for farming families to help them thrive beyond just agricultural success.
See how naturally your individual passions align with our shared vision for making positive change in the world?
It's like destiny designed us to work together as a family team focused on business success and social impact. I'm starting to believe in destiny too, after seeing how perfectly everything has come together for all of us.
The timing of finding each other, the compatibility of our goals, the way Luna and Brandon's skills complement what we want to learn.
Plus the way we all seem to care about similar values like helping others, building sustainable systems, and supporting family.
Those shared values will be the foundation that keeps us connected and motivated as we pursue our individual paths.
And our individual successes will strengthen the family and expand our ability to make positive impacts together. I want to ask you both something important about the future.
Of course. Ask us anything.
Do you envision us always being this close as a family, even when we're older and have our own careers and relationships? I hope we'll always be close, but I also want your relationships with us to evolve naturally as you mature and build your own lives.
The best families adapt and grow together while maintaining core connections of love and support through all life changes.
What if one of us wants to live in a different city or even a different country for career opportunities? Then we'll support that decision and find ways to maintain our relationships across whatever distances are involved.
Love doesn't depend on physical proximity. Strong family bonds can thrive even when people are geographically separated. And what if one of us makes mistakes or faces serious challenges in our personal or professional lives?
Then we'll be there to help you work through whatever difficulties arise, without judgment and with complete support.
Family means being there for each other during the hard times as much as celebrating together during the good times.
You two really understand what healthy family relationships look like, don't you? We're learning together. Neither of us had perfect family examples, but we're committed to creating something beautiful and supportive.
The best families are built intentionally by people who choose to love and support each other consistently over time.
That's exactly what we want to build together. Intentional family relationships based on choice and commitment.
When do you think we should start planning for college applications and career preparation programs? We should probably start researching schools and programs soon so you have time to prepare strong applications.
I can connect you with admissions consultants and career counselors who can help optimize your chances of getting into top programs. Top programs? We were hoping just to get into decent local schools that we could afford. Now you can aim for the schools that best match your talents and interests, regardless of cost.
The environmental science programs at some of the best universities are incredibly competitive. With your passion, intelligence, and now the resources to prepare properly, you'll be competitive candidates anywhere.
I want to research social work programs that focus specifically on rural community development. Excellent choice. Rural communities need advocates who understand both their challenges and their strengths. Business schools that emphasize social entrepreneurship and sustainable business practices appeal to me most.
Those programs will prepare you perfectly for the kind of work we're doing with agricultural cooperatives. And environmental science programs that include hands-on research with sustainable agriculture would be ideal for me.
We could all end up with expertise that directly supports the mission you and Luna are building together. That would be incredible, but remember that you should choose your paths based on your own interests and passions.
Absolutely. If your interests change or evolve in different directions, we'll support whatever choices feel right for you.
Right now, combining business skills with social impact work feels like the perfect fit for my personality and values.
And I can't imagine anything more satisfying than working on environmental solutions that help communities thrive sustainably.
Community development work that helps people build stronger support systems and overcome challenges calls to everything I care about. Then we'll make sure you all have access to the best education and preparation possible for those career paths.
Plus internships and practical experience opportunities that will give you advantages when you enter your chosen fields.
What kind of internships are you thinking about? You could intern with my business development teams to learn strategic planning and expansion management.
And with my agricultural programs to see community development and cooperative management in action. That would be incredible hands-on experience that most students never get access to during their education.
Learning from both the business side and the social impact side would give us such a comprehensive understanding. Plus, you'd be contributing to real projects that make meaningful differences in people's lives.
Instead of just theoretical learning, you'd be part of actually solving problems and creating positive change.
When can we start with practical experience like that? You could start this summer with part-time internships while you're preparing for college applications.
And continue during breaks from school to maintain connections and build your expertise over time. This feels like such an amazing opportunity to learn and contribute simultaneously.
Plus, working together would help us stay connected as siblings even while we're pursuing individual goals. Family businesses and missions create wonderful opportunities for maintaining closeness while respecting independence.
You'd always be welcome to participate, but never obligated if your interests lead you in different directions.
I can't imagine wanting to go in different directions from work that combines everything we care about.
Same here. Environmental sustainability, community support, and family collaboration sound perfect to me.
And social impact work that actually makes measurable differences in people's quality of life is exactly what I want to do. Then we have an incredible family mission to build together over the coming years.
A mission that combines individual success with collective impact and family connections.
I feel like we're planning something that could change not just our lives, but the lives of thousands of people. With the right strategy, dedication, and collaboration, there's no limit to the positive impact we could create together.
And we'd be building something meaningful that we could pass down to future generations of our family.
Future generations?
Well, Brandon and I are planning to have our own family eventually, and you three will probably have families someday too.
A whole dynasty of people committed to business success and social impact? Why not? Families can create legacies that extend far beyond individual lifetimes when they're built around shared values and purposes.
That's such a beautiful vision for the future. Multiple generations working together to make the world better.
And supporting each other through all the challenges and celebrations that life brings.
Exactly. Building something larger than ourselves that creates meaning and impact for decades to come.
But first, we need to focus on our immediate goals of education, marriage, and launching our expanded family mission. When you want to get married, we want to make sure we're available to participate in your wedding celebration.
We're thinking about a spring wedding, which would give us time to plan something beautiful, but not elaborate. Spring weddings are gorgeous. Where are you thinking about having the ceremony?
We're considering Luna's family farm or somewhere in nature that reflects our shared values about sustainability and growth. A farm wedding sounds incredibly romantic and meaningful for both of you.
It would also be a perfect way to introduce you three to my extended family and the community that shaped my values.
We'd love to meet your family and see where you grew up and develop your passion for agricultural work. And they'd love to meet my siblings and welcome you into their extended family network.
This keeps getting better and better. Not just gaining a brother and sister, but a whole extended family community.
We've never had extended family before. What's that like?
Extended family means having multiple people who care about your well-being and success even when they're not directly responsible for you.
More perspectives, more support, more celebration, and more wisdom available when you need guidance or encouragement. That sounds amazing. We've only had each other for so long that the idea of a larger support network feels wonderful.
Plus, different family members probably have different areas of expertise and experience to learn from.
And different personalities that we might connect with in various ways depending on our individual needs and interests.
Exactly. Diversity in family relationships creates richness and depth that benefits everyone involved.
My parents are going to adore all three of you, and I think you'll find them easy to connect with and talk to. What are your parents like? Intelligent, successful, but much more focused on family relationships than I was before meeting Luna.
They've been hoping Brandon would find someone who would help him value personal connections as much as professional achievements. And they're supportive of your decision to marry Luna, even though you've only known each other a short time?
They trust my judgment, and they can see how much happier and more balanced I've become since meeting her. What about your parents, Luna? What will they think about Brandon and about us?
They'll love Brandon because they can see how much he loves me and how committed he is to building a meaningful life together.
And they'll love you three because you represent the family connections that Luna has always valued and wanted to be part of. This really feels like everything is falling into place perfectly for all of us.
Like destiny has been orchestrating events to bring us together at exactly the right time in all of our lives.
When we were searching for family, we never imagined finding not just a brother, but a whole new family system. And when I was focused only on business success, I never imagined discovering the importance of love and family relationships.
Sometimes the best things in life happen when we're open to possibilities we never expected or planned for.
We're definitely open to all the possibilities this family connection is creating for our futures.
Educational opportunities, career possibilities, personal relationships, extended family networks.
Plus the security of knowing we have people who genuinely care about our happiness and success. That security allows you to take bigger risks and pursue bigger dreams because you know you have support if things don't work out perfectly.
Which means you can aim higher and contribute more to the world because you're not operating from fear or survival mode.
We've been in survival mode for so long that the idea of operating from security and confidence feels almost foreign.
But exciting. Imagine what we could accomplish if we weren't constantly worrying about basic needs and support systems.
We could focus completely on learning, growing, and contributing instead of just trying to make it through each day. That's exactly what family support should provide, a foundation that allows people to flourish and reach their full potential.
And when family members reach their potential, it strengthens the whole family and expands everyone's opportunities.
So by supporting us, you're also investing in the future success and impact of the entire family unit. Exactly. Strong families create positive cycles where individual success enhances collective well-being and opportunity.
And collective well-being creates conditions where individuals can take risks and pursue meaningful goals.
It's like a sustainable system where everyone's contributions make everyone else stronger and more capable.
Perfect analogy. Healthy families operate like sustainable ecosystems where diversity and mutual support create resilience and growth.
Which is why investing in your education and development isn't just generosity, it's strategic family building. I love how you think about family relationships strategically, but also emotionally.
Combining emotional connection with practical planning seems like the best approach to building lasting relationships.
Emotion without strategy can lead to dysfunction, and strategy without emotion feels cold and meaningless.
You three really understand relationship dynamics in sophisticated ways for people your age.
Taking care of each other and navigating challenges together has given you wisdom about what healthy relationships require. We've learned that love means both caring about each other and making smart decisions that support long-term well-being.
And that trust has to be earned through consistent actions over time, not just good intentions.
Plus the importance of communication and honesty, even when conversations are difficult or uncomfortable.
Those insights will serve you incredibly well in all your future relationships, romantic and professional.
And they'll help you build your own healthy family someday when you're ready for that stage of life. Someday feels less scary now that we know what healthy family relationships actually look like.
And we'll have examples of successful marriage and partnership to guide us when we're ready for romantic relationships.
Plus, we'll know how to balance individual goals with family responsibilities and support. Learning from our successes and mistakes will help you build even better relationships than we have.
Each generation should improve on what came before, creating stronger and more loving families over time.
That's such a beautiful vision for the future. Continuous improvement in how families love and support each other.
And continuous expansion of the positive impact families can have on their communities and the world.
We could literally change the world just by building incredibly strong and loving family relationships. Strong families are the foundation of strong communities, which are the foundation of a better world.
So, by choosing to love and support each other unconditionally, we're contributing to global positive change.
I want to be part of creating the kind of positive change through family, business, and community work.
Same here.
Using family strength as a foundation for environmental and social impact work.
And demonstrating that business success and social responsibility and family love can all enhance each other. Then we have our mission clearly defined and our team committed to achieving it together.
I can't wait to see what we accomplish as a family over the next few years.
The next few years are going to be incredible for all of us.
College, wedding, business expansion, family growth, personal development.
And always supporting each other through whatever challenges and opportunities arise. Always supporting each other, no matter what comes next.
Forever and always, our beautiful family of 5.
Forever and always.
Forever and always.
Forever and always, our family.